All right, folks, welcome to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday Special All-Star Edition. Yes, Sunday Special All-Star Edition. We have the All-Star break, the All-Star game, and yes, I know you're going to bet it, so that's why you're here watching it. And it's a special delivery from me, almost like Karl Malone. Special delivery with Jeremy Evans last night during the dunk contest, which was phenomenal. Maybe they should have showed when he dunked over Gerald Wallace as a prequel to that dunk, because that was just incredible itself. First, before I get started, I'd like to thank my good friends over at LouDogs.com. LouDogs.com is the hottest new handicapping site on the web. Go check them out. For free, you can sign up. You can win cash for free over there on their free rolls, as well as read some of the greatest blogs from some of the best handicappers on the web, including myself. Okay, let's get started with All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend's great. You gotta love it. All the stars are out. You get to see a little maybe Spike Lee, maybe some Will Ferrell yelling at a crowd member. Who knows? All kinds of things. Bill Clinton we've seen at a couple games, at a game recently just the other weekend for President's Day weekend. Of course, he couldn't stand up, probably because maybe he had an intern with him. Anyway, let's get on to the game. One of the things we're looking for in this game is depth. And I know it's in Orlando, and I know Dwight Howard, they want to make a big splash for him, not like he hasn't already made a big splash for himself, overshadowing the game with his threats of leaving Orlando, the city that loves him. However, with this game, you get to see all the stars. One star we would like to see, Jeremy Lin, won't be present in the game. However, I look at the depth of the teams, and to me, at this point, the West has much more depth. When you take a look at the East, you have a couple teams that stand out. Obviously, Miami is the odds-on favorite. The Chicago Bulls, the Knicks are obviously now with Stoudemire and Carmelo there. They make a little bit of a splash. But really, once you get past that, Boston's pretty much out of it. The Magic, up and down. A lot of the teams that are in the East, even like the Atlanta Hawks, who were a huge super underdog last year, you love to watch them. What happened to them this year, besides injuries? Even the Pacers, a lot of injuries this year have caused a lot of problems and a lot of changes in the roster. One of the things I want to look at, though, is the Western Conference. They're very strong. Even though they have a couple older guys on there, like obviously Kobe Bryant, who's getting up there in age. You also have a few other guys on there like Tony Parker, not exactly in his prime anymore. He's a little bit past that. But I look at the main roster of the West. You got Chris Paul, you got Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, the Durantula, you got K Love. You got a solid team there. And the guys that are coming in, filling in for him, like Russell Westbrook. Don't forget about Dirk Nowitzki, who can still do an outside shot, especially in this game when nobody's really putting any pressure on him, or guarding him or beating him up. Marc Gasol, a guy that was very underrated, came in. He's now an all-star. Also, LaMarcus Aldridge, who will be playing in this game. Very big front court, very talented guys, very good shooters. When I look at the East, you think of just mainly Miami. I mean, the starting five, they got LeBron, Carmelo, Dwight Howard. Yes, of course, he's going to make a statement. But then you got Dwayne Wade and Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose coming off a back problem where he was having problems. He sat out a couple games. Rajon Rondo, Deron Williams. Now, D. Will I do like as a backup, and he can come in and definitely cause some damage, wreak some havoc, shoots the lights out from the three-point. But I don't look for them to stand in there the whole game. I look for the West to dominate this, just like the West is going to most likely dominate in the finals this year. Look for the West to take this game. Now, the line is climbing all the way up. It started around 3, went down to 2.5. Now it's all the way up to 4. Could even go to 4.5 by game time. I'm telling you, if you listen to my my podcast on Thursday, same thing happened in that Knicks-Miami game. Everybody's expecting, scoring to happen. Lin to score. Everybody to go nuts. And what do I call? I call the defensive game. You know why? Because that's exactly what happened. Lin got beat up. Didn't score at 9 turnovers, or 8 turnovers rather. It was a much more defensive board game. They were on the boards, crashing the boards, playing a lot of defense, a lot of steals, a lot of manning up. It wasn't exactly, and what happened was, I told you too, the total went all the way up to 204. I was like, what are you, nuts? It started at 202, went up 2 points. You know how much money it takes to raise it that much? And what did I tell you? Take the under. What happened? The under. So today I'm telling you, take the West. Take the Western All-Stars. Take the 4 points or whatever it may be at game time and run with it. And I'll see you this week on Tuesday for the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday normal edition. Until then, take it to the book, take it to the bank, and as always, yeah, take it is.